It feels like everything costs more. Groceries, rent, eating out. And yet, nothing dramatic seems to have happened. There was no single announcement that life would become harder. So, why does everything feel more expensive? Most people assume it's inflation, but that's only part of the story. Yes, prices rise when more money enters the system, but there are deeper forces quietly pushing costs upward even when wages don't keep up. The first reason is asset inflation. When interest rates are low and money is cheap to borrow, investors look for places to put it. They buy property, buy stocks, buy land. As demand rises, prices rise. Housing becomes more expensive because homes are treated as investments. So the price of shelter increases faster than income. Once housing rises, everything else follows. Second reason is debt. Modern economies run on borrowing. Companies borrow to expand. Governments borrow to spend. Consumers borrow to live. Debt creates growth in the short term, but also creates pressure. Loans must be repaid with interest, and that cost gets passed down. Higher costs for businesses mean higher prices for customers, which means higher living costs for everyone. Then there's productivity. We can produce more goods faster and cheaper. So logically, things should cost less. But efficiency doesn't always mean lower prices. If competition is limited or if large companies dominate industries, prices stay high. Profits increase. Consumers don't see the benefit. There's also something called lifestyle inflation. As society becomes wealthier overall, expectations rise. What used to be considered luxury becomes normal. Smartphones, streaming services, fast delivery, constant upgrades. Even if basic survival costs stayed stable, the standard life package keeps expanding. Global supply chains add another layer. When disruptions happen, wars, pandemics, trade conflicts, production slows. Shipping costs rise. Energy costs rise. And those increases ripple through. Even small disruptions can push prices up. But here's the part that feels the worst. Wages don't move the same way prices do. Prices can change instantly. Wages usually change slowly. Negotiations take time. Promotions take time. Job changes take time. So for long periods, people absorb the gap. This is why it doesn't feel like one big crisis. It feels like constant pressure. You adjust your budget. You cut small things. You delay purchases. But relief rarely comes. The system is designed to prioritize growth. Growth requires spending. Spending requires borrowing. Borrowing increases pressure. Once you understand this, the feeling starts to make sense. Costs rise faster. Wages adjust slower. Assets inflate first. Everything feels more expensive because, in real terms, it is. There are mechanisms behind it. And once you see the mechanisms, you stop blaming yourself and start seeing the structure.